Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are doing the whole you didn't pull Jiren, well can you use him as a friend and how well will he function kind of video. Obviously being a Universal Survival Saga lead, he'll go pretty good. So the team we're running is going to be a bit of, I guess it's a little bit of a level 10 showcase as well for Kefla, Kayaken, Goku, Blue and 17 and Kaba. Obviously Topo is Jiren's best friend. With everything that goes on, and I thought I'd bring STR Jiren because he's going to obviously link pretty well with the normal with the LR Jiren, as well as getting the 50% support from Kaba on the opposite rotation. Now LR Jiren, the things you need to remember is he needs to get a few hits. Actually, this is going to be a pretty good rotation for Kefla. First up, can we get her 6 orbs? Yes, we can. So she's got the potential to dodge here. 130k defense. So I'll talk about Jiren when we get to that rotation, because I do want to kind of showcase Kefla a little bit here with but what we'll probably do is try and get Kayaken Blue Goku's passive built on this rotation, and then we'll move Kefla onto this to kind of bring it home for us. Now a reason we've also come into the Universe 6 Infinite Direct 2.6, wow, 55%, that's crazy. The Infinite Dragon Ball History stage of Universe 6 is because the latest stages of this fight you cannot lower attack or defense, meaning that Jiren cannot be super effective against all types no matter what happens, which is kind of unfortunate, but it kind of goes to show that he's not going to be all powerful everywhere he goes. We'll get, oh, and this will be okay, so his passive works in that he will build ki as he gets hit up to 5 times for 5 ki. Once that passive is complete, his active skill is ready to go. So this will be 18 ki in his first turn, which is nice, and then hopefully, I actually hope we don't kill, even though it's super effective against all types, so we probably will anyway. But if we can get those 3 hits, that's like kind of his first 4.1. Okay, so that's 4.1 super effective against all types, because the enemy has his defense and maybe attack lowered as well. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're gonna get, yeah, there we go. 3 out of the 5 hits on his first appearance. Now, I'll be honest, that's pretty lucky. I wouldn't anticipate that to happen all the time. You know, it might take us another 3 or 4 appearances to get hit an extra 2 times, depending on how things play out. But yeah, we'll see how we go. It'll be at least a good showcase to see what he can do when he's not just kind of mowing through everything super effective against all types. I mean, he's still going to be putting up that 4-ish mil, I'd imagine, pretty consistently. So that's not like he's going to be underperforming at all. Kaba's still building his defense. I wanted to make sure Kefla's getting, I mean, she can't dodge this turn anyway, so I probably should have given those orbs to Kaba. We're going to probably sandwich her in the middle once we keep her on rotation, so she'll get pushed next time this turn comes around, so we can kind of start to build Kayaken Blue Goku's defense and attack, I guess. But yeah, once he's built, he'll float with 17 and Jiren. Yeah, we should have given Kaba all those orbs. 3.9, 55%. Kefla's a beast. I love this unit, I really do. 2 mil from Jiren, it's pretty solid. 50% support obviously, so that's kind of, okay, maybe not as good as I might like to want to see. But he's, yeah, defensively holding up. Interesting to see what the defense is here for Jiren. It doesn't matter where he is, so, okay. 200k with the support, and he's going to get another, oh, he's going to get 2 hits. That means his passive's going to be full, like turn 6. That's, I mean, still turn 6, but I mean, it's his 3rd appearance, he'll be able to pop that active skill, which is pretty good going in all honesty. Yeah, up 4.5. That's his 24 ki, that's why I was a little bit higher than last time around. That's super effective against all types in this turn, that's just nuts. Now as you can, oh, actually, I just noticed that the friend Jiren's overlay is a little bit misleading. He does not have gold equipped, so he's obviously only 55%. I do apologize about that. Let me just quickly modify that on the fly. And here we go. So Kefla's, I guess, this has actually probably worked out pretty well. She's fully transformed, stacking away while we use the while we play around with Goku to get his passive built up. How many hits are we going to get with him? Just the 1. Okay, that's not a bad start. Nah, I was going to try and put him in the middle to get, you know, as much as possible with him, but we want that hit because I think we're going to kill otherwise. I hope he doesn't kill straight up because I wouldn't mind Cabba to continue stacking his defense. Look at him, he's 170k. And he's still building, by the way, so I'm just going to keep going with this overlay. My apologies. So he starts off relatively low, but that's to be expected. Where are we? Layers 3. Okay. I'm not sure if Jiren's got a level 5 attack. Probably have to check at the beginning of the videos. I do apologise about the overlay being a bit wrong. It's so hard to kind of keep it consistent, especially for the friend, which literally changes every time I do these runs. But oh, okay, so there we go. With the crit as well, just mental. Didn't get the opportunity to do the second, unfortunately. But okay, so this will be every link for Jiren active. There's his active skill ready to go. All bar legendary power. So this should be a pretty impressive turn. And we'll be able to get 24 key with him as well. So we'll just chill with Topo there. Give all that to Jiren to ensure he's got 24 key. And then standard Jiren. So 170k defense is... That's fine. That's honestly pretty good. A little bit of support there though, so he's probably closer to maybe 140-ish without Topo around. And depending on what his links are doing as well. No additional. That would be nice to see what maybe you can get. But okay, so this is 5.1. Holy Jesus, that infighter. So having that infighter link basically raised his... Oh no, it didn't, because he also got the buff from Topo's super. What's this going to do actually? 90k. That's okay. And 2.5 from you. I'm actually impressed. He's pretty old, this unit, so it's not like his expectation. You shouldn't. Ooh, lovely. I would love to put sandwich to you, but you got 120k thanks to 17, and so that's 110% support for defense for Kaiken Blue Goku. That's one hit. I think he needs 6 hits altogether. So that's 3 now. He'll do a super. He'll take 4 and 5. So he just needs one more hit to be full. He's at 2 mil, which is this is his 3rd super, or did he get to attack after Jiren? I don't think he did. So it's either his 2nd or his 3rd super. He's stacking obviously greatly, which is 50%. That's all right. 17 will bring it home for this phase, and we've got a full bar of HP for Jiren to tear through next time, which is good. With Kefla to hopefully get a double super at the end, depending on how much damage Jiren does. It's Cabba, who can have his defense lowered, so he will still be effective against all types. 70% for the damage reduction for Topo as well, which is not active unfortunately. That's okay, I reckon we're safe. So next to Topo, when his full passive is built up, he's a guaranteed 18 key super. That's crazy. For what he does, considering that he's for almost every other stage ever anyway, you're guaranteed super effective against all types because of Topo's defense lowering. And I'm pretty sure there's even maybe a link or two that Topo and Jiren share that also lowers defense. So I mean, yeah, take your pick. 4.7. Super effective. This Jiren's good. I mean, I don't think you need me to tell you that, but still. It's fun to use him, especially when you don't have him, and that's why I do these videos, and that's why I was kind of keen to summon on Jiren myself. I spent 200 stones, didn't come out with anything actually at all, and then 2 supers from Kefla's obviously looking very impressive as well. But yeah, because he has like a proper leader skill, whereas most LR are kind of nerfed down to 130 for their leader skills, which is fine, and it's kind of honestly the reason I do these videos, in all honesty. Oh, we still need one more hit, so I really wouldn't like to get killed here if we can. Sorry, I wouldn't like to kill Cabba if we can help it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's why I do most of these videos, to see kind of how maybe a semi-nerfed team kind of handles itself with LRs kind of as friends if you don't pull them, which most of us don't, unless you're a whale like the 3.5. Okay, so yeah, when you get to the tail end of your passive built up, you really start... Oh, okay, and then of course it was a crit. So he still needs one more hit, old Goku. That's alright though. So here's the defensive rotation of Dreams for Jiren. He's 200, yeah, 199k is it? Yeah. And obviously the extra 3 key from 17 just makes it like near impossible not to get 24 key with Jiren. And yeah, we'll give the Dokkan attack to Toppo. It doesn't really make... Oh, there's the 200k. It must have been a link or something that didn't click in. I'm not sure what happened there. Because I don't think he gets anything on 24 key. But yeah, we'll just knock out these nodes. We don't really need the healing or anything like that. Speed through it a little bit. Now obviously I brought a couple of sensus. I usually like to bring a couple of sensus just in case our rotations are locked, or maybe we get supered on the wrong unit a couple of times. You know, if the AGL Caulifla supers like STR Jiren or someone, or even Blue Kaioken Goku a couple of times straight, we might kind of... We shouldn't struggle honestly, but you know, sometimes it calls for it. I don't really care about no item runs, or we're slowing up a little bit, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave Kefla on. We can get that extra hit for Goku later. It's not all that concerning to me now. And we're going to see how many times... Oh, this will be the double super for Kefla. And I want to see how many times she dodges. So 200k for... a 55% Kaba is doing... has 200,000... Sorry, defense. With some more to come when he supers as well. So that's 3 mil with a guaranteed additional at 3.1. So she's just averaging 6 mil basically every turn. Unfortunately, obviously I don't have any additional equipment on her. So she doesn't have the potential for that third super. But it's pretty hard to resist not... What's this going to do actually? She can dodge it. Ooh. Okay, that's done. So this will actually activate Kaioken, who's... Kaioken Blue Goku is at a mil standing still, by the way. With only Super Saiyan active. But this will actually be his passive, which I think may have already activated. That's why he's at a mil. But with only one link active, yeah, 3.8. Super effective against all types this turn because of the HP threshold we fell to. Yeah, there you go. It's just shredded it. And Toppo's damage reduction will be active here. So I'm not afraid of taking any damage, but I do want to see, hopefully, oh no, we should be right. I like him sandwich because I want that infighter link active for Jiren. That should be his 5 mil attack stat that we saw last time round. Yeah, good. If Toppo would have done an additional super and she had to survive, we would have obviously pushed over the 5.1 that Jiren seems to be getting, because Toppo does raise attack a little bit on super. My phone is getting a little bit old, so the recordings are a little bit jittery. I do apologise. My phone is, yeah, giving me a little bit of a hard time. I'm considering upgrading, but... Oh, okay. So, okay, I think we have to trust in Kefla's dodges here. Or do we? I want those links active for her, though. Yeah, she doesn't get any defense from her active skill. If she did, I'd probably consider popping that. Nah, I reckon we go Kaba. Yeah. I think because he's just going to be defensively safer. Unfortunately, we won't get the double super for Kefla because we're not getting 6 orbs. But I'm okay with that. Just for the time being, because Kaba I think is going to be... Yeah, I think he's the safer bet defensively. Even though we got the dodges, I don't know. Yes, he's at least tanking. And he's going to raise his defense that little bit extra here. And of course we got supered. Would have been awesome if... what's our HP like anyway? I see that. Honestly, I'll take it. Holy shit, 4 million. That would have been... Holy shit, should have been doing 8 mil this turn. But yeah, 100k from that Caulifla, who doesn't... She doesn't tickle, man. She can knock you about. That Kaba held up awfully well, considering he got the average kind of 6 key orbs. So, I mean, his defense could have been much higher, and it also could have been much lower. So, that's pretty good. And see, from this phase on, attack and defense lowering is disabled by the enemy. So, theoretically, this would be the first turn that Jiren's super effective against all types is not available to us. However, obviously, Caulifla is AGL, Jiren is tech. He's just naturally effective against this type. So it'll be from the next phase onwards that we don't see him just knocking back health bars at a rapid pace like he's been doing the whole fight so far. And we've got the damage reduction active here from Topo, so we should be relatively good. And see, he takes more. See, he had damage reduction, and he took more than what Cabba did then. That Cabba is nuts. That was pure defense from Cabba with these 6 orbs. 3.6. Is he going to get a hit here? I forgot to see where the enemy place is attacking, because this would be his... Yes, so that's the final part of his passive. Yeah, because he got... That's actually not a bad amount of damage now that he's built up. Because that's his problem. Oh, I'm happy to trust in the dodges this time round, because we're getting Cabba 6 orbs. Shit, we're not getting Kefla 6 orbs, so yeah, we might see if we can finish it off. I do apologise that there's no audio for the gameplay. That's part of the technical difficulties I'm having with my phone at the moment. Yeah, I'm having to connect everything wirelessly, which for whatever reason doesn't allow us... Oh, hang on, we just did get 6 orbs. I didn't even see that path there. Beautiful. So this is going to be like roughly 8 to 9 million super effective against all type. So basically 8 million, yeah. So we should finish off pretty comfortably here, I'd imagine. Considering she would be not effective, and now she's super effective, that's where this active seal comes in clutch. And obviously then the orb changing as well allowed us to then do the double super, which has us playing it heaps safer. So actually Topo and 17 share a very similar passive when it comes to the damage reduction. So do I risk this? Alright, because they're both their damage reductions active, yeah, I'm happy to risk it. Happy to risk it. I want to try and set up for the 200k, 150k. 150k with, I think it's 40% damage reduction. Oh, this will be the test. We're pretty low on HP though. We won't be taking damage elsewhere, so... Oh yeah, 50... Oh wow. Yeah, no dramas. Yeah, easy. Jesus, Topo. Easy, hey, Topo. Was kind of a little bit bummed that he's delayed, but now that he's here, it doesn't matter. I'm so happy with him. He's on final trump card too, which is a mental category. Didn't really need support, but I'm glad it got it. Especially because it's like a 2.3. That seems high for him. What does he share with Jiren? I forgot to check. Yeah, obviously his damage reduction is active, so he's not taking any damage either. That being said, that's 8 orbs for... So he's going to go from 124 up to 256k defense. Now, do we pop a Sensu here just to... No, we don't. No, I'm fine with this. I reckon we'll probably get super first slot anyway, which we do. Fantastic, because I don't think we'll be taking too much damage at the end there. Kaioken Blue Koku defensively isn't fantastic, but with 50% support, he goes alright. It's fine, it's not anything to write home about, like your mum's not going to tell you she's proud of you with the way he defends, but I'm not concerned about just the singular... I think there's only 1 or 2 attacks at the end, and even still I don't think we'll be in danger. 1, and then 2, so look at that, she's up to 9 mil basically each turn, just rocking out hard. Good animations too, by the way. And then you're up to 4, so you're just like, nah, I can do this too. Keeping up with Kefla. Oh, and he does the additional. He wants to keep up with Kefla. I like it. I like it. That was a turn from hell. The Namekians hate life at the moment. Yeah, 2 attacks, and he's taking them both. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's a good turn for Blue Kaioken Goku. I wish he had his passive where he got the additional attack then, just to see how much it would have kicked up. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I reckon we're alright. Top will probably finish off, I think. Unless we get... oh, he does a level 5 attack, so the overlay is correct. Beautiful. I'm glad I checked that. I almost forgot to. Heal. And no super. Good. They're finished. They're finished. I don't know if Topo will. I don't think he will, but Jiren certainly will. Yeah. There's that 5.1 million attack stat. So yeah, coming into the final phase versus Hit, Jiren is honestly just a consistent unit. And the worst case scenario, you take him into an event like this where damage and attack lowering and defense lowering is disabled for kind of half the. Oh, I don't want to be locked in there. Or no, I'm going to use the Sensu. We're low on health anyway, so Sensu is probably perfect here. Not that we'd be under threat, but I don't want to muck up rotations as it is. 7 orbs. You're going to be nearly 300k. Yeah. Cap is crazy. Oh, he genuinely is nuts. Oh, that's perfect. I mean, his damage is fine. He's a support. He's here to support. But when your support can put defensive numbers up like that at 55%, you take it every day. He's not going to take anything here, you know. One more orb and that would have been double digits. And then Kefla's just going to go nuts because she's super effective against this type anyway. So she's rocking out with like basically 10 mil this turn. 4.8. Will it hit 5? It doesn't just. Oh, so close. Yeah, nice. I like this unit a lot. This was actually a a red coin purchase for me, Kefla was. One of the very few Dokkan Fest exclusives I don't own. I still have plenty of coins spare to get one of the LRs that I'm missing, which I'm missing the Blue Boys, and I'm missing STR Goku and Vegeta. And we're going to pop this other Sensu, but yeah, he disables everything, and then locks, and then, yeah. So we're going to pop this, and I think we're going to... Do we pop the active skill now? He also debuffs them and stuns them, but neither of those effects will be present. He's only just going to buff himself. So yeah, we may as well. Trust is for the weak. Strength is everything! Yeah, get into it, Jiren. You big ripped bastard. Alright. Yep, we'll pop that Tech Orb with Topo. Get those 6 orbs for the 24 key super. And thinking ahead, I'm not sure about 6 orbs next turn, but for Kefla, but we should be. We'll work it out. We're going to get orb changing from Kappa anyway, so it's not even worth thinking about yet. That's another beauty of those 50% supports. Well, this might sting. Oh no, it won't. We've got type advantage, and I'm not sure 6 mil. I mean, I would have liked to have seen it maybe with the other Jiren on turn for the Infighter link, but I'll take 4.5. Yeah, see, once I get your passive up, you've usually supered enough times for you to start looking. Oh, and he's finished it off with a crit. Wow. Okay, so I guess we'll start to wrap it up. That was this team. This was how good is Jiren if you don't have him. Let me know what you reckon. If you don't have him, have you played around with him the way I have here? If you do have him, how is he when you're rocking 2 of them? Like, what the hell is it like? How quickly do you get through events? Let us know in the comments. If you want to like and subscribe and do all that jazz, you can, or you don't have to. I'm not your dad. But I do appreciate if you watched this far, and I'll see you next time. Catch you guys.